Guys, what's up? I hope your preparation is going well. Since you wanted me to make more videos on polity, since I've been receiving a lot of requests, so I am humbled to present this before you. This will be a part 1.2. Do watch the part 1.1 and all the awesome videos like how to read Yojana, how to read Hindu, how to prepare for Civil Services Prelims, how to prepare Civil Service Mains, how to prepare for interview, how to write an essay, how to write a good answer, literally everything under the sun, ancient history, environment and ecology. Then we have a video, lots of videos. I can't even remember all of them. So do watch the videos on Unacademy. Just go to the playlist videos by Dr. Roman Saini and you'll find all the videos there. Since we have got this out, so this is presented by me. So this is the Facebook page, that is www.facebook.com/my name romansaini.official. You can read more about me there. Do like the page, do like the video, do like the page and do like the video, so that I know that you appreciated the video and there was not many mistakes, so that you want me to make such videos more and it's helping you. So that is the most important point. It is helping you or not. Then you can message me your query on my page. I'll reply within 24 hours. What you want to do is you can post in the threads. So there will be various threads. You have to write under those threads in the comment section. You can also comment below the video. So since we have got that out, so after liking the video, what happens is people skip that part. So like, comment both in YouTube as well as here on the Facebook page. So how many of you are familiar with this painting? Obviously yes, if you have seen Subhas Kashyap or NCRTs, we have this painting. This is a painting of work of Bheovar Ram Manohar Sinha of Jabalpur, good renowned painter, and it was approved by Nandalal Bose at Shanti Niketan. It is based, the preamble of India is based on objective resolution of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, which was given on December 1946 to Constituent Assembly, and they adopted on 22nd January 1947. What I wanted to focus is on three parts. Can you see this line, sovereign, democratic and republic? So we added two more words, that is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. This was added by 42nd Amendment Act. And can you see this point, dignity of individual and only unity of nation? So after unity we have and integrity of nation. So these were inserted by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. I'll have a separate video on that amendment if you want me to. So this is the preamble. We the people, please remember it. Please remember it by heart. This is, you have to ratta lagao it. Ratta lagao iska. Remember it by heart because it helps us as a grow as an individual. But more importantly, it helps us to write better answers. You can put it anywhere. And by God forbid, if UPSC asks how to write the preamble of India, it is a very very real possibility that they might ask the question directly. So for all these reasons, please remember the preamble. So it starts with, I remember it by heart. So we the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute Indian sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So this word sovereign was already there. Socialist and secular were added by 42nd Amendment Act 1976 in the democratic and republic. So you can remember it by S cube Dr. S cube, Shashi Shekhar Shukla or whatever. So if you remember S3DR, it helps in recalling later. And to secure to all its citizens justice, that is social, economic and political. You can remember it by public sector enterprises, PSE. Then liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. TABE for thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. Then equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of individual and unity and integrity of the nation. So this integrity word also by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. So if you remember dignity, unity and integrity, so these comes in line. So that is DUI, it's a criminal offense. It's also called as driving under influence. So you can remember it like that. So in our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, so Constituent Assembly adopted it on 26th November 1949, but it came into effect on 26th January 1950. Why is that? If you still do not know the answer, do watch the part 1.1. Do hereby adopt, enact and give. You can remember it by ages. Adopt, enact and give, AEG, to ourselves this constitution. So we the people of India solemnly resolve to constitute India sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all citizens justice, social, economic, political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and opportunity, promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of individual and unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt and enact to give to ourselves this constitution. Do not say like this. Do not speak at such a rapid pace that people can't understand it. It will not help you in interview. Anyway, so why we need preamble? What does we need a preamble? So we adopted it from USA Constitution. Since they have a preamble, so we thought we will also preamble. No, Preamble is the heart of constitution. Preamble is the soul of constitution. Preamble is the horoscope of the constitution. It was adopted from objective resolution of Jawaharlal Nehru. Preamble is not an integral part of the constitution. Is that correct? Yes, it was correct till Berubari case in 1960. Then we had a case on Bharti case. It held on 24th April 1973. Why it is important? Because Sachin Tendulkar was also born on this date. That's why it's important. Then it overruled earlier decisions and it made preamble is an integral part of the constitution. Same thing was reiterated in LIC case of 1995. And it can be used to interpret ambiguous areas of the constitution. Is that understood? Then the constitutional status as of today is preamble is a very much part of the constitution, but it is non-enforceable and non-justiciable in court of law. So that is, if you are not given equal opportunity, you can't go to court of law saying that it's written in preamble. That's why it's written in the fundamental rights. That's a different issue. They are justiciable but not preamble. It is neither a source of power for legislation, that is parliament, nor it is prohibiting on it. So these are the key words on preamble. Originally it was sovereign democratic republic. How you remember 42nd Amendment Act came in 1976. First thing, there was emergency time, that's why it came. Second thing, 4 plus 2 is 6, so 46, 42, 1976. So it is a sovereign socialist secular democratic republic now, and the word integrity also. So why I wrote this line? Because some people come and they say it is amendable or not, so it is very much amendable. It is in the power of parliament. What is the significance of this? See, what is the significance? See the enacting words. We the people of India. That means that is a popular sovereignty. Sovereignty emanates from the people. That is the concept of J.J. Ross. That is power emanates from the people. That is people are sovereign. That is why constitution is sovereign. And the political system will be accountable and responsible to the people. People's will is represented by MPs, and constitution is embodiment of the sovereignty of people. So is that understood? Then constitution is made by and for the Indian people and not by any outside power like British Parliament. Is that absolutely understood? So the people are sovereign, the constitution is sovereign, constitution is autochthony. If you do not know what that means or how it is spelled, do watch the part 1.1. Then they have horoscope of our constitution. This was written by K.M. Munshi. These are the two quotes for preamble, and soul of our constitution by Hayadatullah. So they are members of Constituent Assembly. Anyway, moving forward, what do you mean by sovereign? I'll explain what are the words which are used in preamble. It means we are supreme and we are independent. That is, everything emanates from people. Internally, we are sovereign. How? Because we have a free government which is directly elected by the people and it makes laws that governs the people. Is that understood? Externally, we are free from control of any foreign power which can dictate the government of India. Only people can dictate to government of India. Hence, citizens of India also enjoy sovereign power to elect their representatives in elections which are held for parliament, state legislature and local bodies as well. Is that understood? Citizens of India also enjoy sovereign power. Only citizens of India enjoy sovereign power because we can also elect for the three-tier governments. And then we are socialist. It has nothing to do with communalist socialism. Please make sure it's not communalist. It was there by 42nd Amendment Act. It was introduced. Earlier, it was also implicitly present in DPSP and various other provisions. So it is a democratic socialism. It aims to end poverty, ignorance, disease, and inequality of opportunity. It is a statement of Supreme Court judge, so you better remember it. Aims to end poverty, ignorance, disease, and inequality of opportunity. It's a blend of Marxism, 20% around, and majorly what is it? It's Gandhian socialism. If you want to read more about it, just Google it. Then the provisions of democratic socialism are very much diluted by LPG, that is liberalization, privatization, and globalization, which happened in 1991. Then we are very much secular. See, there are three secular states. One is called as a positive concept of secularism. So they are all secular states. Secularism itself is of different variety. Then there are two non-secular states. There one is atheistic state. They are anti-religion. They condemns all religion. Example, it happens once in Albania, where they condemned all the religions, and in also in North Korea. Then there are theocratic state. They are pro-religion and they introduce one religion as a state religion. You all be knowing all the neighbors of India like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, include Burma also in this list. So all of them have a one state sponsored religion. They might give you certain kind of a that all the religions can be practiced, but state has a religion like Pakistan has Islam and etc. So India is earlier it was implicit in 25 to 28 articles. So implicit was made explicit by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. So we are neither irreligious nor a-religious nor anti-religious. That is, we have a positive concept of secularism, which means that all religion have equal status and support from state, irrespective of their numeracy, strength, and other factors. So this is what we call as secularism in Indian context. Then we are very much democratic. Democratic spirit is there in Indian constitution, which is embodied by the preamble. There are two type of democracies. One is indirect democracy, which can be parliamentary and presidential form. So the parliamentary form, which is what's practiced by India, presidential form is by USA, etc. Then the direct democracy, it is practiced rarely except in cantonments of Switzerland, where it is practiced very highly. It is the most federal state of all. Cantonments, CANTON, cantonments of Switzerland. So it is the most federal state of all of them. There are four variants of direct democracy. One is recall and referendum, initiative and plebiscite. So they are the four mechanisms of direct democracy. So we are the largest democracy. Why? Because the number of voters are the highest in India. Then we have approximately 80 crore. 80 crore of India is eligible for voting. Then periodic election at all levels, that is union, state as well as local. Local means panchayat and municipalities. Then we have a universal adult franchise, that is above 18, all the citizens. If they are especially not disbarred from voting, there cannot be discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, color, sex, religion, education, etc. Then there is finally what makes us democratic is independence of judiciary, because if there is a conflict between public or state, so people can go to an impartial and integrated and independent judiciary. So there are three I's, that is impartial, then integral, integrated, and independent. So they are the three I which are associated with judiciary. Use them in answers, you will get good marks. Then there cannot be any political democracy without social democracy. They are the words of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So first of all, we should strive towards social democracy before having a political democracy. Anyway, moving on to republic, there are two type of democratic polity. One is monarchy, which happens in UK, where the head is hereditary and succession is the way it is transformed from one child to another. Either it can be a king or queen, and the vesting of the political sovereignty is in monarch. However, most of the countries now have a republic. Re means representation of public. So that is, the public will choose the head of the state. It is elected either directly, which do not happen in India, or indirectly, which happens in India for a fixed period. So in India, the head of the state is president. He is appointed for a fixed period of 5 years, and the India is having an indirect election. Then vesting of political sovereignty is in public. There is no privileged class, and all public office are open to every citizen without any discrimination. It includes office of president and prime minister also. Then moving on to the justice part, that is the political, social and economical, that is public sector enterprises. It has been enforced by fundamental rights and directive principles of state policies, and it has been taken directly from Russian Revolution. So you should keep in mind. Then the social justice means equal treatment of citizens without any social discrimination. It is cannot be based on caste, color, race, religion, sex, and so on. You all know what is social justice. Economic justice means development of egalitarian society, that is classless society. At least try to reduce the shameful inequalities which exist in income, wealth, and property, and poverty, and all what is there. You know what is the status. What is the important thing is the social justice combined with economic justice is what we call as distributive justice. So please make sure you keep this in mind. Distributive justice, social justice plus economic justice. Political justice means equal political rights, access to all political office, equal say in politics, including the prime minister and president. You can be either of them if you are a citizen of India. Then liberty is of Tabor, that is thought expression, belief, faith, and worship. They are enforced via fundamental rights. So there is an absence of restraints of individual activities. That is what I mean by liberty. Also, you should provide opportunities for grooming individual personalities. However, you cannot have an absolute right, so you cannot have an absolute liberty also. So there are reasonable limitations and restrictions which are imposed on our liberty. So this idea of liberty, equality, fraternity, this has been taken from French Revolution. Then we have equality, so means absence of privileges to a section and equal opportunity to all. That is what is meant by equality. So that is status and opportunity. This is enforced by preamble. So the equality has to be in civic, political, and economic equalities. So it provides the fundamental rights. That is Article 14, that is equality before the law. Everyone knows. Article 15, no discrimination on basis of caste, sex, race, religion, and place of birth. You can be discriminated on basis of your residence. Article 16, equal opportunity in public employment. Article 17, abolition of untouchability. And Article 18, abolition of titles. Then we have directive principle state policy article 39 saying equal pay for equal work after securing livelihood of men and women. And finally article 325, that is no discrimination in electoral rolls inclusion, and article 326, that is universal adult franchise. So these are all the articles in constitution which enforce equality. Then we have fraternity. It is a sense of brotherhood or sisterhood, whatever you called it. Literally sisterhood means sorority. Sorority, you must be knowing, in Americas they have fraternity and sorority. So but here it is including brotherhood as well as sisterhood. Single citizenship is there, which provides us a sense of Indianness. Then we have fundamental duties, which are to be followed by all the citizens of India, because like promoting harmony and a spirit of common brotherhood, it's a fundamental duty, so we must abide by it. Then you have to assure dignity of individual, that is fundamental duties. Renounce practices derogatory to dignity of women, this is also a fundamental duty, right? Then we have a duty to unity and integrity of nation, it is also written in preamble. It was integrity word introduced by 42nd Amendment Act. I'll speak it so many times that by the time you finish watching this video you'll remember most of the things. The article 1, India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of state, you know this, right? Then there is no right to secede, you also know this. Then fundamental duty is to protect and uphold sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. So these are the very facts you should be knowing by now. So anyways, so this was more or less about this. So please spread the word like a wildfire, because it's time for a little revolution in education. If you want, you should be a part of it, because without masses there cannot be any revolution. So I believe in mass participation. So please participate by liking, sharing and subscribing. Do like the video, do comment below, and do share it with your friends who you think might get benefited. Also show your mother and father these videos, so they'll actually know which Indian state they are living in and what is the existence, the basic soul of our constitution. So anyways, this is the Facebook page, you can like this page and you can comment in the threads below where I will be posting the link to the video. This is the YouTube channel Unacademy. You can also tweet to me at my Twitter handle, that is Roman Saini. Do like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. Have an awesome day. Thank you.